purpose of this speech is to provide you, the audience, with an informative overview of my personal career choice, which is full-time ministry. I believe that it is imperative or equivocal, no matter which career choice you would choose to find yourself or what vocation you would choose to embark upon or are currently in, that we as the body and the functioning body of Christ have a particular deeper level of commitment that is required from us. We are to be examples to the world and those around us. Paul makes mention to this in the book of 1 Corinthians, speaking directly to the church of Corinth, where he lets it be known that whatever you do fully with 100% fulfillment and commitment to God. God oversees each and every one of our lives on a daily basis, and it becomes a whole new meaning on a professional basis. I believe that professionally you impact people not only directly around you, but potentially across an entire state, region, or even nation. So it is very important that whatever you choose to do and however you choose to function within society, that you would do it ultimately unto God. I have personally been desiring and pursuing this passion that I have to be in full-time ministry now for about 12 years. I have yet to find myself in a position where I have been able to fulfill this completely on a 100% basis. However, I have made some recent journeys out in the faith. I recently traveled to the Austin area, where me and a friend of mine went down into the streets to speak to the homeless population, which was definitely an enlightening and eye-opening experience. I'd have to make mention to the first guy that we encountered this particular afternoon, made a statement along the lines of, "Who are you guys?" That he had sought God this morning, and that God had spoke directly to him, that God would send servants his way. I can't help but almost to choke up when I realize that the call that God has placed is so much deeper than a mere vocation, but a spiritual conviction. That God has called me to be a laborer. In the book of Luke, Luke references to the harvest being plentiful, but the laborers being few. I find myself counted among the few who is willing to labor, not in vain, but boldly, behind his name and the redemptive work that he has performed on the cross of Calvary. It is by these things that I find myself being drawn and devoted to the call to full-time ministry. I believe this same call and this same desire should reflect in no matter what social field you find yourself being a part of. Whether you find yourself in the civil service, teaching, social service fields, whatever it may be that you feel ultimately God has led you to, retail, I believe that you do it with a desire and a compassion, a passion that drives you deep within, a passion that fulfills and satisfies the needs and the desires that God has placed within your heart. As we come to the conclusion of this informative speech on my personal career goals, I would encourage you, the audience, to continue to pursue and be informed, be enlightened by whatever career path and career choice you would focus on and choose to embark upon. Thank you.